What's good, my people? Good evening to you. If you're locking on Facebook, make sure you like and share. If you're a new watcher to the show, welcome to the show. This is called the UpNLive show. We do this every Tuesday. Right here on TGM Radio, we bring to you the best and best around the UK right here. Urban style, whether dance or hip-hop grind. Anything you have, we just bring it forward and we just showcase it to the world right here, alright? At the Up Top show, right? Dragon.
You know the bravo show. You know what it is already now. The Up Top show, right?
You know it go. This evening we're going to be having a special guest we're going to be talking to right now. He is an up and coming rising star. He has a few tracks out there right now burning up the airwaves. And if you haven't heard him before, you're going to be hearing him right now, right here on this show. Produced by World Mag Entertainment. We're sponsored by Shush Prince, also by Vast Prince. And we're produced, as we say, by World Mag Entertainment. Dragon?
You know the thing going on. We have a show to the sponsor them. You understand? So people, if you need a print them for the Christmas,
yep.
Link up Shush Print or Vase Print and get all your printing done. It's a one-stop shop. So just to link them up, you know what I mean? It's Vase Print on the gram. It's Shush Print on the gram as well. And you could check out the website as well. Same one word. And just, do the right thing. Get your thing them for the Christmas. You understand?
Yeah, you have to spell the Shush Print in the guy.
That's SSH.
Yeah.
PRINT.
Yep.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. You know what the thing go.
Right, cool. So right now, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. As I said before, this evening, special guest, his name is Messieh, because I call him Messieh from there. Welcome to the show, brother. Good evening. How are you doing today?
Blessed love, my Lord. Yeah, man, I'm Messiah.
I'm Messieh.
Yeah, man, but my name Messieh, see me.
Messieh? Yeah, baller?
Long time.
Baller for life. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man, give thanks,
In a short breath of you, can you just introduce yourself, tell me what kind of artist you are?
Well, yeah, Messiah. Reggae, dancehall artist,
Mm-hmm.
Rastafari artist,
What do you mean?
Culture artist.
Yeah, bonfire?
Always.
Of course.
So are you traditional Rasta or you're the Rasta what they call Bobo?
Yeah, man. We are Rasta still, but as you can see the turban, you know, some is a Bobo Shanti.
Oh, he's a Bobo Shanti Rasta.
Yeah,
All right.
But one Rastafari.
Alright, so this might not really involve an interview, but for me, like a ballad now with trim and shave, I don't really know much about Rasta, although my father Rasta, he might have come when I made that for the interview, yeah, but explain to me the Bobo doctrine different from the normal
Alright,
Rastafari.
Bobo now would have been like the priest, it's like a priestical order. It's like when in Christianity you'd have the church and you'd have like the Archbishop of Canterbury and over Pope place, then you'd have the Rome and them people, you know, like over Vatican you'd have, So in a Rastafari, when you see Rastafari, some people just think Rastafari is just smoke weed and, not up the mid and say, no, like Rastafari have a priestical side of it. So that would be like the Bobo Shanti,
Yeah.
So if you ever get exposed to like a Bobo Shanti camp, maybe like Bulbi or South Africa or Zimbabwe, because it's all over the world, you're the site of the priestical side of Rasta.
Okay.
Where you have the priest them on the altar.
Okay,
Yeah,
I get it now. So,
yeah.
so it's basically like...
So, hold on, just let me intervene quickly. So, the Bobo Shanti movement, those you guys follow the Bible, like the studies of the Bible?
The Bible and the hymn book, Definitely
Okay.
the Bible, because remember say His Majesty tell them say like him glory in the Bible. You see me I say?
Okay.
And him sure say in Ethiopia, it's like he said, we in Ethiopia have one of the most ancient, if not the ancientest Bible in the world, And him said the word transcend to different language, but whatever language it may be, the word remain one. As for him, his glory is in the Bible. So as Rastafari, we glory into the Bible as well as His Majesty.
So when say His Majesty, as we know, is a descendant of the tribe of Judah.
Yeah, man, from David tribe, Solomon tribe, Queen of Sheba. Yeah.
Okay. So we get that no say, it's all about the Bible, so when you follow the Bible and follow the reading of the Bible and most of the, what do you call it, the laws of the land that laid out in the Bible. But anyway, we don't want to talk about Rastafari too much inside this interview.
Yeah,
so you get me?
Nah, man,
of
course.
Rastafari
way, because you don't know, reggae music is about Rastafari.
Which is right.
Which is right. It's part of the culture.
Of course.
It is the culture.
Yeah, it's a big part of the culture. I would definitely agree with you with that.
So for you and the music, how long you been doing it?
I would say like music is from birth still, but like like professionally, would say maybe about 10 years. Like, you know, like start taking it serious and, you know, like, yeah, I want to do this.
Okay, so you've been recording songs before? Have you have any records out there now?
Yeah, man, there's a lot of records out there.
I've seen a few, but I was just trying to see if we could just find out where the journey started. The first recording for you was what?
Alright. First recording actually done like not minutes away from here.
So you've been in the UK from since birth then?
No. I've been in the UK since the ending of the year 2000.
Ending of the year 2000.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically that's when your journey started musically then?
No, my journey started musically, like start recording and that, say about 2010, 2009, 2010.
Okay, so you come to the UK, come start the whole recording artist career. Then
I was in the UK, but then, you know, like you get your calling, then you have to transcend to that, you know?
Yeah, that's why. Let's start, because I'm a bit all over the place right now. You started music when you come to the UK, or was it in Jamaica?
As I said, music in Hurry from birth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as a youth, I have the talent.
But when you start your first professional recording?
I said in 2010, I said that.
Okay, 2010.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's when you came here in the UK.
That's after I came here.
Okay, good. So you find this trend now. You start doing music now. What let you gravitate to doing the type of music do? Because from the songs that I've listened to it's mostly cultural and inspirational music. What was the reason for that?
Well, alright. You see, we as a people, is like we're coming through a lot from generation to generation. So when you start exposed to the truth now, and you see like all of us have a role to play, you know, even the item as musicians, selectors, is like it's a game of sheep and shepherd, you know. So like everyone have the job to do, you know. And the word, I find the word important, you know, like.
Okay, so that's your inspiration to bring forward the message.
Yeah.
Which is right, makes sense. And you reside here in the UK for you said since 2010, so that's about what, 9 years?
From 2000.
Year 2000.
From the ending of 2000, so that's 19 years.
Okay, so that's quite
coming
a lot.
up, yeah.
So
that's
I've been
basically
here
19 years.
A while before.
You start recording, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So why did you start with recording? Was it a calling for you, or was it that?
It was a calling.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who would you say was your biggest inspiration in music?
Well, the calling to Rastafari was before the music. So like I get the calling for Rastafari. Like maybe as a youth I was exposed to a lot of Rastafari, but then the calling come. But then I was around musicians like Lion Wise, you know, like
I know Lion Wise.
Shanty
yeah.
Fire Text. I was moving with this circle. So, you know, the calling came when I was kind of locked up and I started writing. I was locked up with a next youth that does music.
Okay.
But it was like a rap. He does rap. So every night it would be like writing. Sometimes he'll ask me for a line or, you know, to help him with a line. Then, you know, you can DJ from a long time, but never used to write no songs. So then now, like, by being in the cell with this youth, I start say, let me write a song. And I write a song and I phone Lion and I say, yo, me write a song for you, you know. And he say, let me hear it. And me sing it for him and I say, yo, write more song, man, the song tough. You know? So from then I just start writing songs and come out of jail and just, you know, just take it more serious.
Yeah. So you've been doing I see quite a few songs of you've sent us over and I've listened to quite a few of them. I've liked the message in the songs. I think it has purpose. How do you find yourself fitting into now the climate of reggae dancehall music, especially being in the UK? How can you find yourself strategically? Can't even say the word properly.
Your place, your point.
Well, you know, if you can't trust reggae music, there's always gonna be a place. But like for the UK now, it's like.
Do you think it's harder here?
It's very harder here.
Why is that?
Well, maybe the platforms. There are not enough platforms, or maybe the UK, like everyone in the UK maybe think of like it has to happen from Jamaica.
Yeah. But would you say like the time that we are in now with social media is very popular, people are busting from social media basically every day, would you say that kind of bridge the gap of the platforms?
It has to bridge the gap, cause like,
so it's like, to me it's a level playing field. Neither here or a yard. Only thing in Jamaica you are more underground, is more style, but over here I think you have better facility to record tracks. Yeah. You have so more important source over here to do things.
I think we in the UK we have all that we need to make more artists come true. But I don't think like mentally the people here in the UK think like that. I don't think the selectors and like even producers like look to our youth and say, yo, may I bring this youth to the world, you know? Even the selectors like recently I see they start playing the UK talents, but they don't play it with conviction. Like, may I put a youth on road. They don't really do that.
But hold on, let me stop you when you say like put a youth on road. Like when you say selector should go spirit there and like shoot somebody on road, I would not agree with that, because I say like the level of I would say work ethics and professionalism, what I see the artist over here is doing. Is kind of dropping the standard comparing to what's happening in Jamaica, to be honest. Because in Jamaica, you are getting the full package in terms of presentation and the way the music is everywhere available to download. Over here, when I see lots of young upcoming artists, they have their track and they have it on their thumb drive or their CD. Yeah. And they walk everywhere with it and expect the DJ should have the song and the DJ should get them song. And it's not on the various websites where most of the DJ download songs, and sometimes you have to.
Would that be?
You have a lot of them. For instance, you have Dancehall Arena, like website like those. It's a website. It's a website based in Jamaica, that it's a worldwide website where everyone, you put your music on there, so maybe and it's in the mix with everyone.
Well, this is
for out there for people to see and download.
I know enough for the UK young upcoming artists, because you have less platforms here. Yeah. A lot of the artists don't really have the know-how.
Then maybe that is the problem we need to solve, the know-how, the knowledge. But then if someone wants knowledge, it's up to that one's own interest to seek the way and means to find that knowledge. It's not up to the public or someone to.
Because I see it happen so much time. Like you have a very talented artist, and because of what I would say lackadaisical mentality, you have your talent and you sit with your talent and expect like things gonna come to you. And even me for once, like one time people just tell me, you're a very talented DJ, and I cannot sit down with that. You have to kind of work and put in art, because I realize and I research the game and I say everybody who is successful in this game have to put in some hard work to get where they is. So it's just we as a person need to go do a research and see what can we do to impact in that market and try to organize.
All right, I don't think it's just the artists, because the UK is a marketplace for itself. Like when you check the history of things, this was like the number one place like back in the days for breaking reggae music, but like all of that went downscale. So it's just what's happening now is like a rebirth, So I don't think it's just like individuals. I think it gonna take like a collective group, togetherness to bring it forward,
Hopefully sooner rather than later. So for now, what tracks do you have that you're working on? Do you have any material that you're working on right now?
Yeah, I definitely have material I'm working on, and I just did a release as well.
No, what's the name of the track?
Man a Warrior.
Man a Warrior?
Yeah, the release before that was Unity in the Community.
Okay.
Like I don't know, like if you know, but like I'm from Montego Bay.
In Mobile?
Yeah, and you don't.
So in the trap wave go on, because. Well, most of the movie I bring to the new era, the trap dancehall.
Yeah, that new
I want to respond
hybrid dancehall music, that rebirth is birth from Mobile.
What's your thought on that? What's your take on that?
The trap thing.
The trap dancehall thing.
Well, dance. I don't know about the trap part, right? You know, see? Well, but like, I love what the youth them do. I love the attention. Like, I love how the youth them get the attention, and I love how them do them thing. But like, you know, me is always about the positive side of thing.
Yes.
You see what I say?
So yeah, strictly about. I'm gonna get that. That makes sense. So what's next for Messiah right now?
Well, we are work on a EP for release maybe in the next coming year. Yeah. And you know, me go just go and release some singles, videos same way, and just, you know, take my time and grow, you know.
Of course, make sure.
Yeah.
For people who's watching right now and who's never seen you before, what would you like them to take from this moment, from this time here, from this interview tonight? What is the most important thing for Messiah to be sent out there in the world, in the hemisphere?
Messiah always put out positive message, you know. And me as a youth, me know, like, you see the things what I do, they do come true. You see me? So like, I more gravitate to the righteousness part of things, cause like, I like when righteousness happen.
Okay.
You know, so I don't really like put out or tend to put out negative things, cause you know it's the word, and the word manifests and take on to flesh. You know, so if you do good, good will follow.
Good will
so
follow.
You can just expect Messiah doing good.
Of course.
You know,
and definitely. Before we go, we're gonna have a little vibe session with Dragon. But before we do that, can we just get some social media angles for you? Are you on social media?
Yeah, man, I'm Messiah. See me.
How you spell it?
MESSIEH.
Okay, and
yeah, and that's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snap.
Okay, so that's all across the board. Is Messiah. That's MESSIEH.
Spell it with an E.
See, that's why I have to emphasize for you spell it.
Yeah, because if you spell it with an A, you're going to just probably find Jesus or somebody like
Yeah, the mama say you'll find Jesus.
That's most I say you probably find Jesus if you don't spell it with an E. I don't know.
But
anyway, people, you know the thing.
First time listeners or first time watchers, this is Dragon part. I mean, Dragon explain what's happening.
And you know, this is the part where we say we call it freestyle because we don't pay anybody any money to come up in here. You're going to spit some bars, I'm going to play a rhythm. And you just drop some bars, right? So, first rhythm up in the Messiah. Let's go.
No, we go. Chop.
And I saw Holy Manuel, I still say, yeah. The truth, the Messiah, the truth, you gone back in the youth, you that stand up for the truth, hey, hail to the Lord and night, King David grandson, time appointed, his reign has begun, come to break the bandit, set the captives free, take a break and get and rule inequality, come down like a shower upon the fruitful earth, love, joy, and blessing just as spring from birth. Kings and queens shall fall before him. Some a bring gold incense, some a bring. Who that they fight for the youth? Who gone back in him road? Who that stand up for the truth? The Messiah. Who that they fight for the youth? I watch this now. Yeah, hear me? Big up PJ Radio. On my side, cause I just on me right. We stick together like a groom and bride. More dangerous than Bonnie and Clyde. So really, so I Lord them applied. From near and far control on my side. People walk sweet and no feel horrified. So called bad boy get terrified when the rap step through. Slip on your slide cause that a youth's got dreams too. Bring down all of the swing, paid me king. Righteousness, salvation, sing. Blessings of spring, starting king. Shining, shining, forge the king. Lost the king, goes to where the blink. That right on the thing. Them
Youth. Rasta say man a warrior, you know.
Hold on.
You know what the thing of people, that was Messiah live inside the studio, so you don't know. Put your comments on the Facebook, make we know if it's hot or it's not.
Simple
You don't know what the thing of. That's Messiah. That's the Bobber Shantiras.
In the last words before we go, anything else you want to say before we close off?
Yeah, man, we just keep doing what we're doing, you know? Because, you know, like, as we can see, like, we in the UK here, you know, it's like, as I say, it's like a rebirth. So, you know, let's not be like everyone, one set of people over there, one set of people over there. You know, we have to come together and do this, you know? Bring the unity night.
Of course.
You know?
And that is the message for today. Bring the unity into it. Give thanks.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for joining us this evening. People, make sure you go out there and support the music. It's Messiah, and it's Messei.
No, I-E.
I-E. See it there?
I-E-H.
I-E-H. Messiah people, was like you're in the building. Give thanks. I know it's a blessing. Remember, if you're on the Facebook right now, remember you like and share. If you're new to the show, and what happens here, we normally have a guest. We normally have a recording artist for the first hour. And after that, we normally have a prominent selector, DJ / entertainer in the building at 10. Right now, it's approximately 10 minutes to the top of the hour. And, you know, we have a few things I want to iron out. A few little issues are going on